Hello everybody. Now we're moving on to our next warchief in the game. Now, the last one that we have here is the Thunderer. You see his bodyguard is having a duel with this other unknown captain. And I'm not worried about his strengths and weaknesses just because he is currently in a duel. So I'm going to invade the duel and attempt to kill him while keeping the other captain alive. Whatever captain dies first, no matter by whose hands, the opposing captain will win the debate or the feud, and their power will go up. One thing I forgot to mention before is you do not need one of those special intel diamonds to learn information about an enemy. You can grab any enemy and interrogate them, but it will not give you both at the same time. It will not give you their name as well as their strengths and weaknesses at the same time. I believe you would have to interrogate two separate enemies to get both of those information. We'll find out later in a couple, I'm sure we will find out later in another episode coming up, but for right now we're going to invade the duel and attempt to keep this unknown captain alive and kill his bodyguard. So the duel, it will be right here, and we're going to go ahead and try and keep Zog, archer trainer, alive.
To me and my Uruks, you miserable cur! You're nothing compared to me, you idiotic worm!
Now you see them dueling. We're gonna kind of see who's gonna be winning. We're gonna assume that, yeah, he's beginning to kill him. So we're gonna try and get in here and start attacking him, you know, while avoiding the majority of the damage if we can.
Who told you we were here? I'll kill you both.
I'm not really too concerned about this fight, and it's not really that difficult. He's gonna be retreating now.
Your victory.
Oh, he's not retreating. I don't know what's going on with the screen. My apologies for that. But we might as well interrogate him while we're at it. And right now we don't necessarily need to know anybody's information. But I'm going to go ahead and reveal some of these further back. Not the war chiefs, but the step right before the war chief. We're going to get intel on one of those just to know. That's not really required at this point, but might as well try to further our knowledge. And now our bodyguard is now dead. Now, when things like this show up, you can view the battle report. Well, we're going to do it real quick. I never really look at these, but the battle report will show you the duel results, you know, who wins, who loses, and usually it might only be when you die, but when you die in this game, it will show certain enemies have been promoted, certain enemies will enter these new forward rings as new captains, and things will still progress when you die, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, might as well kill this other captain while we're at it and get him out of the way. The more captains we kill and the more power we get, the better. So, might as well get him out of here too. Obviously, as now he's green, it means he's weakened, and we could have grabbed him and interrogated him if we wanted, but at this point, it's not really necessary. You know, we don't really need information on too many other enemies, and now, as we see, we've killed him as well. Since I want to pick up these other 2 runes, we're gonna... Oh, should have countered there, but now we're gonna pick up these other 2 runes and kill all these other enemies along while we're at it. It looks like there's a whole bunch of more enemies coming in, so I'm gonna go ahead and dive back and shoot the shielded enemy just to get him out of my way. I'll go ahead and fight these other losers. It looks like this is a berserker, yep. So we're gonna have to stun him. Gonna leave him for now, because stunning and attacking that way is a little more irritating, I think. Takes away from attacking everybody else. So just kind of focus my attacks away from him until I'm comfortable and everyone else is dead. Just you know, basically push your analog attacks in different directions than that berserker. And this is because we're in a stronghold, there's so many enemies here. Well, because there's so many enemies here, this is just kind of irritating me at the moment. So I'm going to leave those runes and come back for them.